A galactic civil war spreads across the stars. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the Hydian Way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Hydian Way. This is a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're playing in Edge Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is Arc 3, Episode 9 of The Hard Road. And I'm Ben, the GM for this adventure, and I use they, them pronouns.
And I'm Joy, I use she, her, and I play Kedra Javik, a sharpshooter.
Yes, the Kedra episode. And for a Destiny pool, we have rolled each, and it is perfectly balanced at 2 apiece. So this is going to be fast and frantic. So the camera picks up, looking out from the crater, and slowly starts sweeping in. There's the Codfather off to the left, and it starts somewhat slowly going down a very main thoroughfare. You can see the dead trees down the middle of the divider between the lanes of traffic, the cars that are just tossed to the sides, the broken glass and Duracrete. And as everything's being looked on, the radio crackles. Exile 1 to Cod 4. I repeat, Exile 1 to Cod 4, in the clear. I have hitched a ride on the Buckethead communication. Evacuate current location immediately. The location has become far too boring to be sustained. I repeat, evacuate immediately. Light show incoming. There are bucket carriers between you and Father's ship, and more coming in barely over the rooftops to get to the Bobbing for Organics hotel. If you get flushed along the main road, I can rendezvous with you shortly. Then the camera focuses in, and we see Kedra, rifle slung over her back. This is not too long after the Latties getting blown out of the sky. So what is Kedra doing at this moment?
She took them out. She hears this. She's like, oh. She wants to radio, but she knows that if she does, she gives away a lot. So she's not going to really say anything at the moment. She will just quickly go, oh, I understand. And then, cut comms. That way he knows that she received it, but also that she's not really, going to talk a lot. So she is going to, she's already started getting all her stuff. She's going to move location. She knows that her location can be very well, given away, being that she shot and killed quite a few things. So she's trying to, stay low so that her movements are quiet, but also that she is moving kind of quickly to leave this position while her eyes are kind of scanning. So I want to roll a perception to see if she can find somewhere where she can go to next. Kind of like I want to go here and then go over here to hide. And she wants to also because as a hunter, you always try to look for places of okay, this is a good place for advantage to shoot, or if something happens, I can quickly go into this position, right? So can I roll a perception or a stealth? I don't know what you want me to roll.
I mean, perception will work. I think for a check that is going to be I'm going to go with a 1 red, 2 purple kind of a check.
Okay.
A red on account of just time crunch.
Right. Yeah. I don't have the time to sit and just but having the experience, okay. Yep. All right. I'm going to roll. Let's see what happens. I have 1 success, 1 threat, and a despair. I don't see anything but the crater.
I am banking the despair for a moment.
Oh gosh. Here's all my karma from last time. You got triumphs last time, now you get despairs.
I mean, you did succeed. So you do find a place where you're going to be able to get to. Like, you found another sniper's nest or nice raised location. But the getting there is not something you're going to be able to do immediately. With what Jones said, it sounds like something is going to be happening pretty soon. So you know that you have to vacate, like, now.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to start heading towards the Codfather. That way I have a little bit of a out in case something happens.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start kind of trying to duck and weave through, like, debris, stay hidden so people can't see me. Like, I know, like, kind of stay to the shadows or stay hidden behind objects, ducking down.
Yeah, okay, I get you. At the moment, I'm willing to get an athletics check, mostly because you're trying to get out of there, like athletics or coordination. It's trying to get out of there, trying to get clear of the building is the initial primary thing. Then, once things have cooled down for a moment, then the stealthing to the new location that can happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm burning a destiny point for it, but I will get a 2 red, 1 purple athletics check.
Okay. All right. We'll do this. We'll just do it and see. It's 50-50. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I get a failure, 4 failures. So I do not clear it. But I have 2 advantages, and I have another despair for you.
Okay. I mean...
Oh, no!
The 1 despair did get used in upgrading this check. So it's not like I've got 2 to play with. But I apparently have a running time of despairs. This could be fun.
No! This is going to be a very short session. Kedra dies.
Well, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I mean...
Maybe.
Okay, so for what happens, like, this is trying to get clear. And what is happening is, as Kedra is on the ground and is starting to book it, like, just, I'm figuring across this main thoroughfare, this main highway. Kedra's there booking it, having all of her stuff, and then as a straight line from the sky, a volley of turbo laser fire hits that building, vaporizing it. It's like any of the superhero movies of late, where they've got the big light from the sky thing. Well, this is light from the sky, comes down on that building, and the building's just no longer there. But it's got a shockwave that goes out from it, and that catches Kedra.
Okay, so do I take any wounds?
That's where I was just going. Yeah, you're going to take 4 wounds with it.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to get clear, you're just not able to get out of the way fast enough that you're only about halfway across the road when it hits, and the blast wave just shoves you completely across.
Yeah. Oh, ow, Griff. Oh, that hurts. I'm going to radio Jones. Jones? I might need ya.
I am on my way. Do you see any of the bucket heads around? Or are you still clear of them?
The building I was in just got exploded and I took a little bit of damage, so I'm a little bit, leaking some red stuff.
I will see if I have any of the, patch kits.
Oh, okay.
And
I
will be there shortly.
I'll try to make my way to somewhere a little bit more safe. Oh, we'll see. Oh, that's very good.
So at the moment, I do want to get a vigilance check.
A vigilance check? Okay.
Yeah. This one is going to be a 3 purple vigilance check.
Okay. Can I use one of the light size to upgrade to a yellow?
Oh, absolutely. Always.
Okay.
I mean, there's no one here to say no, but
That's
I've
true.
also yet to have players actually say no to that.
That's true. We're very friendly with that.
Oh, yes. I mean, I always give the Destiny points back, and, like, everyone wants everyone to succeed. Do it. Like,
All right.
absolutely.
So I'm going to roll,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to do the Destiny thing.
Okay.
D light L, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I got 2 threats, and everything else, like, wiped clean.
You're looking around. All of a sudden, you hear like if a manhole was dropped and it's going around the lip of the circle, and it's just sort of
like somebody
circling
opened
around.
it and slammed it. Yeah, and then it just kind of
they tried to slam it, but it didn't go down quite right, so it's going like it's on an edge and like it's a plate. Going around a little bit, catching it, but you don't see anything beyond, there was someone or something there. On the other hand, it's not like Imperials use sewers or anything. Or whatever that was.
That doesn't mean that I'm safe.
Okay, so for the 2 threat, I'm... Actually, no, that works as a 2 threat thing. One thing is, we did not do anything with your 2 advantage from
that's true.
the roll before. And
let's use my 2 advantage that, like, when I got blown in under, like, cover. So, like, no one can immediately see me. Maybe, like, so I'm a little bit under coverage, like,
absolutely.
Maybe behind, like, a old speeder or something against, like, against the wall somewhere else. So, like, I'm kind of hidden a little bit.
This is a main road that would have had shops on either side. So I'm figuring that you could actually have been blown into the shop on the other side of the road.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm in that. I'm okay. I'm going to sit there for a minute and check myself over. I want to make sure that, like, because that hurt. 4 damage, that's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure, like, I'm not, like, gushing blood or anywhere, because things happen.
Yeah.
So
you definitely know that you're going to be bruised, probably in a couple hours, but
I don't see, like, any wounds. Okay.
Yeah, nothing bleeding, nothing like that. It's
just going to be sore.
Yeah, you're going to be sore.
I know I don't like these cities. I should always hunt in the forest was safer. Oof. Safer to hide in places things can't shoot you. Okay. What to do? Jones is coming. Let's see. I need to make sure nothing else is coming. So I'm going to I'm going to take the gun and kind of use my scope to kind of look around to make sure that there's no, like, other TIE fighters or anything in the sky in the immediate area. So can I do a perception to see, like, what's in the area, like, to make sure, like, right now at this moment I'm safe at this moment. Not saying that nothing can't come, but, like.
Okay, yeah, I will go with, like, you absolutely can. Yeah, I'll go with it being another 1 red, 2 purple. And this time a setback, because there's still, like, there's pieces of the building still falling, and there's a cloud of dust from it.
Rubble, yeah.
So it's not easy to see through.
Okay, and that's an S, right, for the setback?
Yes.
I forget. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, I get a threat. Nothing else with threats. Man, D1C3, you better like me. Be nice to me.
I mean,
he's mad at me today.
Yes, there is that. But, well, okay, so far only one where things are going to go horribly wrong. But you survived.
So far.
So, in this case, yeah, you start hearing one of the things that Jones had talked of earlier, which was you can't see it, but you can hear it. Off in the distance, more of these troop transports going to and fro. You hear one that's, you can't see it, but you can hear it, where it comes in, lands for a moment, you get like a 5 count where you can't really hear anything, and then it takes off again. You're pretty sure that means that there's now a squad of stormtroopers, maybe 2, now in the vicinity. You don't know quite where they are. Like, you know that it's
Right.
off to the south of you,
Okay.
that the troops are, but you're not quite sure how far. And it wasn't anywhere where you could see, so it's not on the main road.
Right. And I'm going north, right?
Yeah, you're essentially going
Northeast.
north.
Okay.
But you can also hear several of these troop transports in the air flying around.
Okay. I'm going to look around the shop that I'm currently in to see points of exit or entry, like, where it's to pop in and stuff. I want to take a lay of the land a little bit for where I currently am in case something happens relatively soon. So I have a place to hide or to shoot from. So I guess I need a perception for that? Or like...
Okay, I'm going to go with it being a easy perception, so a 1 purple perception. The entire reason why I'm getting it a roll is so that we can use it as a bit of narrative flavor.
Oh,
How the dice roll is what you see, whereas like there's going to be something. If somehow that gets a fail, I'm going to be impressed.
Okay. I finally got 2 successes and an advantage. Okay.
All right.
That's an advantage.
So with this, you are seeing that of all things, you're in a cooking supply store.
Okay.
It's a high-end cookware place. Like, they have all different sorts of saucepans and pots and trays and that sort of thing for cooking on. They've even got like a small countertop charcoal style cooking thing. It all looks like it's very high quality, very high class type place. And you can also, as you're looking around, you're sort of seeing this. You can also see like there's a outdoor section where things are a little less ornate, but it looks like they would definitely survive a lot more. And as you're looking past that, you can see that this shop actually opens up into a mall, that there is an interior large thoroughfare that it looks like there's stuff that is hanging down. It definitely looks like the building itself is not in too great of a situation, but there's a internal large passageway as well.
Well, that's good to note. I'm going to do something bad. So Kedra's going to look around and be like, oh, well, this is very nice stuff. She's going to take one of the nice like cast iron type skillets that they have there, and she's going to put it in her bag and be like, this is for my service for the area. I just take this as payment. Okay. Nice, and it would be very good to use. But first I need to find my way out. So let's see. She is going to she wants to be safe, so she's going to kind of look out into where the main areas that connects to the mallish type area is, to make sure that like there's no one there. She wants to make sure like that area is a good way to kind of escape from. But she's going to kind of perch herself a little bit in the area where she can look at the entrance to the door while she gets her bearings. She wants to. So Kedra is. Oh, I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to wait a minute, see till Jones comes a little bit. Make sure no stormtroopers come breaking in. I don't want to outside and be surprised and get shot at, because I don't like pew pew shooting at me. I just like shooting pew pews at people. So let's see. Got to be safe. So I hide over here. I'm going to see where Drones is. So I'm going to radio. Jones, where are you? Are you close now? Are you so slow?
We are close to you, but we have encountered a group of buckets.
Yes.
I am uncertain of your exacting location, but we think that we are very close to you.
Okay. Edward, do you want me to help to do some bucket shooting? It's nice
Um,
practice.
if you would be so kind as to aggressively distract them, I think between the two of us, we should be able to deal with them post
Oh,
haste.
okay. So she is going to send him an encrypted thing to show her location to him, to kind of share with him,
Okay.
so that he would know where she is, but maybe somebody who doesn't know
Yeah,
will be
I
like,
get you.
what is this? Like,
And you do get a ping back saying that it looks like he's at the other end of the internal mall.
got you.
Whatever mapping thing you're using, you are like on your data pad or what have you. You see one dot and two tiny dots next to him.
Okay.
Looks to be somewhat hidden very close to each other to the side.
Okay, so I want to try to like make my way that way, and as I do, like I want to see if I can find a spot where I can see those dots, like from a distance, like see if I can like find where they're hiding or where they're walking.
The pings that you're getting are from the droid locators. So,
Okay,
like, that's where Jones and the M's are.
gotcha.
It's like the first floor mall to an office tower, is the way that I
Okay,
can really put it. Like, it's kind of a sad mall, but it definitely is a internal shopping place. Like, you can see where the food court is, where that's where like half the people in the building go for lunch. Like, if you look down the length of the mall, you can see coming in through one of the shattered entrances there a 4 squad of stormtroopers.
okay. Is there a place where like I can kind of hide where I could still see them so that I could set up like my gun?
Absolutely. In the middle of the mallway, there is places for people to sit that have been somewhat upended. There's like kiosks in the middle where, like, I think just outside there would be a jeweler's place. If you want to hide behind there, absolutely could. Or even just at the edge of the dividing between the cookware place and the next bay. There's the dividing wall that you can just lean out around.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of do that and kind of like keep myself down a little so that they can't see me like right away. Like if they turn around and look, they'd have to look down to see me. And usually you don't do that when you're turning around to look. You look eye level.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go
absolutely.
down a little and I'm gonna try to shoot one of them. So they're probably full armored. So the only place that would be vulnerable would be their neck.
They are stormtroopers, so yeah, the only truly vulnerable place on them would be the neck. On the other hand, they're just stormtroopers. So your shell itself would be able to through and through their armor and head pretty easily.
Okay.
But if you want to zero in and aim that way, absolutely, totally would work. Don't get me wrong. It would just be a
Uh,
bit harder of a shot.
So Kayla's gonna look and assess for a minute. Okay, she's gonna duck back around and just think for a second and go, okay, I take them out. I can shoot through them, so I will try to just shoot them in the head and get a headshot. She's gonna come back around and kind of duck down and kind of go around the corner, and then she's going to try to shoot one of them in the head.
Okay.
She's going to use her true aim,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me a benefit of aiming upgrade check.
Yep.
So I have yellow, 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 and then if I upgrade, it gives me a green
With the true aim, you would upgrade twice.
twice. I was gonna say I have two, one, two. I have two of them
Yeah. So that
in
would
my
upgrade you
telemetry.
twice, giving you a full yellow.
So yellow, and then I'm also going to aim, which will give me a boost.
Okay, that'll take 2 strain for the
Two
second
strain.
aim.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you also get a boost for the true aim as well. Like, you actually do get the
Alright.
aim on top of the true aim.
Okay, so I get a boost and then another
So you
boost.
get
Okay.
2 boosts, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Difficulty on that is going to be, I'm figuring that it is at long range. It's far enough away that it's past medium. So that would be a difficulty of 3 purple, and I'm figuring that there's just enough clutter in the way to make it slightly more difficult and give them a environmental
setback.
cover of 1 setback for you.
Okay. And because I'm using my heavy range, I get my deadly accuracy.
Yep.
So I get to add damage if I success.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this. Let's see what happens. So much. Okay, so I get 2 success and 2 advantages. So that's a base of 8 damage with my sniper rifle.
Yep.
And then plus 3 damage. Right? Let me just double check.
For the deadly accuracy, plus 2 for the hits.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 13?
Yep, 13. So, since you were aiming for someone's head, I'm going to give you a couple bonus damage. And what I'm figuring for that means you're able to take out 2 of them. That it's essentially head of one, head of the other. And goes twink, twink.
Nice. I'm going to duck back around.
All right. So, are you still peeking like an eye out or not?
Yes, just a little.
Yeah, just enough so that you can keep an eye on, because there's likely to be some weirdo doing a thing.
Yes. And Jones and them probably heard thump thump as the body went thump thump.
And they would be distracted. Oh, you have 2 advantage on your roll. What would you do with that?
I want my advantage to be that they don't know what direction it came from.
Okay, absolutely. That they are somewhat wondering what the heck's going on.
I mean, it is the mall, so it could come from any direction.
Yep. So, yeah, you're kind of peeking out, keeping an eye on the other 2. And let's see how well this goes. All right. With that...
Are you rolling for the stormtroopers, or are you rolling for...
Oh, I'm rolling for Jones. I was just needing to pull up what a vibrosword in the hands of a BX would do.
Oh my gosh.
Like, this was a rescue thing. He didn't think to bring his blaster carbine with him because, well, we're being nice, but it's also Jones. As you see it, out from behind the counter of a kiosk, you can see, first off, the bowler hat rise up, and then the cape just flood over as the sword comes out singing as it then slices through the 2 stormtroopers. Jones did get 4 successes and 2 advantage.
Wow.
So, yes, gets up and just slices through the last of them.
Oh, I'm going to say, oh, good job. I'm not going to say it out loud. Good job. Okay. I'm going to kind of make my way towards him then. I'm going to kind of peek out to make sure there's no other stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm. You can see Jones investigating the corpse of the stormtroopers and, shall we say, liberating a blaster rifle.
Nice. So I'm going to kind of look around, and as I'm walking, I'm going to keep my vigilance up. Like, I want to make sure that no one's going to surprise attack me. Like, I'm listening to make sure there's no other stormtroopers, but I'm going to make my way towards Jones.
Yeah, you are able to very easily get to him.
Jones, good job. They're very good. I'm so impressed with you.
Oh, good. You are here. I was wondering if you were going to be able to make it.
Oh, yes. I was scared too. So yeah,
the building kind of exploded, and yeah, so now I'm here. Let's make it back to the Codwater. Do you think that's where we should go next? I'm not sure what we should do, but I know that we need to kill people like stormtroopers. Oh,
Yes, these stormtroopers are going to become a bit of a problem, I think. Any of these buckets. Still weird that we have one.
should we hide these buckets?
Oh no, they're inside. By the time any of their comrades find them, they won't know, and well, the panic might be to our advantage.
Oh, it's very true.
Though, I'm going to get a average 2 purple vigilance check, and you'll get a boost from having Jones there.
Okay, a boost from Jones. Okay. Okay, so I success with 1 advantage. Whew. Okay.
I do love that roll. The boost, everything except for one of the greens came up with advantage or threat, and a green came up with a single success.
Yes.
All right, so as you're talking, you can see a jumpsuited person who is sort of sneakily looking out. And they're looking out, you can see a little bit of a jowl on them that it looks to possibly be a Celestin. They're fairly dusty. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before, but you don't seem to be any sort of friend to the Imperials. You probably shouldn't be out on the streets.
Oh no, I'm not a friend to these people. I shoot them. Did you see my shooter back there? I also killed 2 TIE fighters. Oh, did I too? They explode. Boom! It was so nice.
Oh, that was you.
I think that you'll be a good person, right? You help these people in this neighborhood and stuff. Like we try to help the sick.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
That's what we do too.
Some of my friends would be very happy to meet you and any of your friends.
Oh, but this is Jones. He's a big droid that's very good with the little handy working with hitting people in the head. He killed 2 of these people too. The little buckets, he calls them.
Oh yes, I did see that. That was very disturbing. I will have nightmares about that.
Nightmares?
Oh, but I think it is so very good of him to do it. Because he only does it to people who deserve it, not to good people. No, not the innocents, just these stupid bucket heads because they're not very nice people.
The Celestin is just going to stand there, mouth agape for a bit, just sort of working finger up, and you can see it's like his mind's rebooting. Just, yeah, what?
Your friends?
If you come with me, I can show you where we have a few people gathered together. It has been too many Imperials of late.
Jones, you think we should go help?
And there just seems to be getting more.
Yeah, there are many more, yes. They need to be dead. So, Jones, you think we should help these people? Because, I think we should help. Do you guys need to get off planet? Do you guys need to help? We were trying to help all the sick people to get off planet to come back to our ship. And we're going to help people, but, do you need help too?
Ooh.
Or do you need help to shoot people and, to teach you people, how to shoot people?
That doesn't sound like my part of this. I am a logistics kind of person. I've been seeing people from the hospital and these other buildings, and the few lucky ones who survived the blast, seeing them to the hospital and then to the ship that landed or crashed or what have you.
Oh, yeah, the Codfighter?
Is that what it's called? There's an interesting name for a ship.
Oh, yes, we like fish. Fish and chips. You see what I did there?
I'm just her figuring, Celestins have huge eyes. I'm just figuring they're going to be blinking at you with that.
Fish and chips? Like fish and never mind. You don't know food, okay? No, it's okay. Fish and chips. We like chips. Chips instead of chips. we like it, yeah. But we call it out the Godfather. My meeting Captain. She named it, and I don't know exactly why, but it's a good name. She's a very good pilot. She's a good captain. And then we have other people too. We have a medic who's a doctor, and he's very small, but he's very smart. And so you should he would be very helpful. He also has this really cool picture. Look, I have it down look, see this picture of him? I took a picture of it so you can see. Isn't he kind of funny looking when he was younger?
Okay, as you do that, he just looks sort of mouth. I have never seen a Celestin do that. That is inspiring.
Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, well, you just take us to your people and we will help where we can. Just tell us how you want us to help us. But first, we need to make our way there quietly and so that these other bucketheads don't see us.
Yes. If you come with me, I can be certain that no one goes into these maintenance areas. No one thinks to. They only ever go into the main walkways.
Oh, Jones, let's go. We got to go help these people, okay?
Okay, let's. And yeah, Jones and the M's. The M's pop up, and you can see them having football team caps on.
Oh, cool.
But it's not just one, it's a second, it's a cap on top of a cap. Same cap, just one on top of the other. As they start scurrying through the employee entrance part of the kiosk.
Look, it's the M&Ms. They're coming too.
Okay, sure.
So we have me and Jones and the M&Ms. Okay? We're going to come help you guys.
Okay.
So can you tell me a little more how to help you? I'm not sure what you want us to do. Just say hi to your people? Or I find out when I get there. Just don't hurt me, okay?
You seem to have some of the same purposes as some of our more militant sort. And it would be good, if nothing else, for you to coordinate.
Oh, okay. That'd be good. Let's go. We can coordinate. And I can also get my the smart person online too. They're very smart. So my captain can help us later with stuff once we talk and stuff. But I'll help where I can.
So at this point, I do want to get a stealth roll off of you.
A stealth. All right. My stealth is not... Oh, no. My stealth is okay. Okay. I thought it was way worse than it was. Is it going to be average, hard?
Okay, so this one, it is going to be up against a... This is one of those times where you're actually going to be going up against someone's perception, so it is going to be a much harder than usual kind of thing.
Okay.
And this is going to be going up against 1 red and 2 purple.
1 red, 2 purple. All right, I'm going to upgrade. So I'm going to use a destiny point. And I'll change that in a minute. All right, and then I don't think I have anything that'll give me a boost. But that's okay. I'm just going to roll it. 2 success and 3 threats. Makes sense. I have M&Ms following me. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. The M's, I'm going to call them M&Ms.
I mean, that's kind of what they are. Well, I mean, you've got 2 of them. They're an
Yes.
M&M.
Yes.
This Celestin is taking you along some gantries and catwalks.
Okay.
Yeah, they take you along these gantries. They're leading you through some maintenance paths and then out into another large hallway. They take you through a connector bridge that's enclosed between 2 buildings. It looks like it's a bit beat up, but the floor looks solid. And the roof looks fairly solid, but the glass on the side is cracked, and there's a bit of wind going through. As you're walking through, as you get to the end, there's a single blaster bolt that cuts through behind you and picks off one set of hats on top of the trailing M.
So something's shooting at me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And this definitely was a distant shot.
so can I do a perception to see what direction it came from?
Yes. Yes, you can.
So I'll do a perception, and it's against.
This is going to be... I'm going to go with it is... it's against their stealth, essentially.
So
So
it's still red, purple, purple.
in this case, I'm going to use one of the dark side points and go make it red, red, purple.
Red, red, purple. Okay. And would this fall under tracking? Because I'm tracking where the bullet came from?
You know, I would.
Okay, so then we'll roll the dice, see where it leads. 3 successes and 4 threats. So I see them seeing me. I see you, you see me.
So what you see is the squared off helmet of a scout trooper.
Okay.
And you can see their rifle that is sticking up over.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to point to Jones, and I'm going to point to where it is, like kind of like motion towards it, so for Jones to see.
Mm-hmm.
In case he has something that can grab, like I don't know what he has, but I'm going to kind of duck down behind something, if there's something to duck down behind, so that I'm under cover, and I'm going to point my rifle up there and scope them out. So that way, when they go to scope, I'm going to shoot through their scope to their eyeball.
Okay. So this would be at extreme range.
Okay.
So this will be a 4 purple check. And since you're doing that, it is going to be a 2 setback added onto it.
Okay.
There's going to be an upgrade because I'm going to use one of the dark side points.
Okay, so it'll be a red and 3 purple.
Yep.
And 2 setback.
Yeah.
I'm going to use both my true aim, so it gives me another purple, and it gives me a blue dice.
Might as well just hit the
yellow.
upgrade.
Yeah. And then if I use both my true aims,
Yeah.
I get two boost or 1.
If you use your true aim, you get 1 boost and 2 upgrades.
2 upgrades, okay. And then I'm going to take 2 strain and do my regular aim for my maneuver. All right, so I have 1 failure and 5 advantages.
Oof. I mean, that sort of seems to be the way this thing is going.
Okay, so I failed to hit him, but can I use my 5 advantages to get all of us out of the area where he won't be able to see us? He'd have to move. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that, and then because I'd probably take all 5 advantages to get everybody out of the area. Go. Come on, people, let's go. Let's get out of here. There's a sniper. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll get us moving.
Oh no. What do you think was going to be happening with my companion here?
Your companion?
Yes, you. You shooting one of these stormtroopers, eventually they're going to start sending their own shooters.
Oh, no, it's okay. We just keep moving, and he don't know where we are now. Let's go. Let's just get moving. Just don't stand still. If you stand still, then they find you. So just don't stand still. Let's go. You just lead us all the way back to where you go. I will keep eye out for people. So that way we save. And if you don't want me to go back, if you feel like I'm a threat because I wish you, then I just go back to Codfather. It's okay. We can use the gunnery on the ship. No big deal.
Oh no. If this is happening, you absolutely should be meeting them. Considering what they brought down on us. It's not too much further. Just come this way.
Okay, you lead the way.
He'll duck in. You can see at one point that there was a symbol on this, but with everything, it looks like it's been 2/3 ripped off. But the third of it looks very familiar, like you've seen a tattoo of it recently. That it's a third of the trade union tattoo.
Oh, okay, these people are good people.
Okay, so for player information, can you tell me what that is?
The Techno Union symbol was on it, and that's what it has been previously ripped. So it looks like a circle with a small circle on the bottom and a line going up.
Ah, okay.
You've seen this before. It was tattooed onto Trandoshan, the corpse that you had seen recently.
Corpse. Yeah. It was the one that the
Yeah, the stormtroopers.
stormtrooper had.
Not too long ago, but oh so long ago, you had seen.
Yeah.
Oh, did not go to Techno Union.
Yeah. It looks like this symbol had been up on this door, but has been ripped down, at least mostly. And then you start descending, and you're going down. It's a narrow staircase. Like, it's a very just pure Duracrete kind of a staircase. Has a railing on one side, but it's wide enough that you can actually move equipment through, like actual equipment cases. So it's wide, but it's just sort of like a straight down staircase. And it even has like a fairly low roof over it too, with just the Star Wars equivalent of fluorescent lighting as you go down, down, down. You get down to a door, and it looks like a fairly standard, just sort of metal door. The Celestin knocks a few times in
Code, yeah.
Yeah, just sort of knocks. Then you can hear the bolt on the other side open, and the door opens out. And you can see a bunch of other people in similar coveralls on the inside. Most of them are fairly dusty. You can see that like some of them have like washed their face, washed their hands, but there's a huge amount of dust on everything on them. And you can see that off in the distance is a area that has a hollow table that has like a small map of the city, or at least this section of the city. And you can even see emergency vehicles lifting off from the hospital and flying over to where the Codfather is and landing as you're watching.
Oh, okay.
You see that happen a couple times on there, but then you can see more of these Imperial dropships sort of flying in a line, and every few moments one drops down. You don't really see a detail, and then it comes back up, and it's looking like they're dropping off from what you've just seen. You're pretty sure that they're dropping off the squads to do patrols.
Okay.
And you do see one that's fairly close to the center of the map, which you're pretty sure is where you are, drop down onto the top of the building and then raise up very quickly after.
Are we safe?
Where you are, yes. This looks to be a water reservoir, like a stormwater reservoir. Like, it's not someplace that anyone would normally think to look. Like, there's portable lighting that's hooked up, and there's a couple gonk droids that are there that are powering everything. Like, doesn't look to be any real connections to the outside. Like, there's one console off in the distance to one side. The displays aren't even lit up on it. It's just a console over there that looks to be mostly off. Inside, there's, I'm going to say, about 50 people here, probably more. And inside here, there's at least 50 people. You can see that there's a group around this hollow table that is watching. A couple of them are sort of pointing and looking. There's a couple people in shadows that you can really only see silhouettes the way that they're standing. They're standing in front of one of the lights, and you can only really see them in silhouette, but their outfit looks more professional, more military, whereas like everyone else here looks like they're workers.
Gotcha.
At most, yeah. Like they're workers, they're people who are in casual outfits, and it really seems like, yeah, this is at least some of the survivors of whatever went down here.
Hello. So we are safe, and so you brought me here to meet your friends. It looked like you guys are all kind of okay, like not hurt or anything. You guys need help? You need aid?
Yes, we do need aid, but not, well, we know where the ones that need medical aid are and can direct you to them. We're helping to get them out and have been coordinating with Joka at the hospital.
Okay.
Joka is doing a decent job, and he's dealing with the Coruscanti guy. Trelwu, Woo-Woo, or something like that.
Okay.
It's like you, or more the resources that you are aligned with, that we need some help from. If you would come over here and talk to our liaison, I'm sure that things will go much better.
Okay. Kita's gonna look around and she's gonna be like, "Wow, this place is very nice. I'd have been very happy to help you guys out. You guys look like you guys could use some help, but also, it looks like you guys are doing pretty good on your own. Let's go ahead and I will go to your liaison or your person in charge, and we will talk. And whatever resources I can be of help, I will be very happy to help. Also, John's there; he'd be very happy too. And the M&Ms, they're a little funny sometimes, like wearing too hard. I don't know why, but like we can use us to help you with what you need. Okay, Jones, you can help out. Okay, yes. And we will just figure this all out.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Heroes of the Hydian Way. You can find show updates at linktree/The Hydian Way, and you can find me, Ben, on the socials at Deuterium Ice.
You can find me, Joy, at The Other Place Podcast Season 2 as Talana, and live on twitch.tv as Joyfully Me with the number 2, playing a variety of games.
And we are all at thehydianway.com, where you can find previous episodes in previous seasons.
You can find more episodes at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music. Plus, you can help us out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing.
You can holler comments at heroes@thehydianway.com, and you can find merch at tpublic/user/thehydianway.
If you like what we do and you want to support the show, you can find us at patreon.com, The Hydian Way.
Or you can send the team some CAF at ko-fi.com/thehydianway.
Okay. It doesn't like me.
Did D1 die?
I did.
I mean,
the
you
yellow.
rolled right.
Yellow RPP. It doesn't like me.
I mean...
Okay. Hold on.
In the last 10 minutes, D1 died. Huh. Who knew? Let's just use the sessions table because D1 is drunk.
Being weird, yeah. He's a little wasted.